He texted me a picture of his motherfucking missile. Bombs away. That motherfucker was huge.
When they say she get it from her mama, I'ma say you fucking right. Body look is unpolite. Don't be in the humble type. Tell me, is you down?
Hi. Oh my gosh. It's me. I win. Okay, what's up, y'all? Oh my gosh. Today, welcome back to the channel. First of all, let's get it going. Let's get it started. I know what y'all clicked this video for. And I'm ready to chat, okay? I'm gonna be 100% honest and bro. So this is a story time about how I had a little fling with the #1 producer in the country, and he ghosted me. So it was this man, it was this producer, right? Mind you, this was a few years ago, so let's start there. This was a few years ago. He was the hottest producer at the time. I seen what he looked like for the first time, and I'm like, okay, he's fine as shit. So I told my sisters, like, look at him, do y'all think he's cute? They're like, he all right, but they skip. I'm like, all right, I think I had a crush on him. So push come to shove, I was like, you know, hearting his picture and comment on his pictures or whatever. And, you know, he would repost what I shared or what I put on my story or things like that. Yeah, so then I DM'd him like, it was good, he was popping, like, blase skip, like, you know, then I don't want to. I think I had a dream about him, like, it was like a little naughty dream or whatever. And the DM was like, you got me dreaming about you, but I ain't let you hit. I was real. I don't know what to say about that, but that's what I said, right? And I guess, you know, he was flattered or whatever. So he responded, and I just started sending him little videos, like things like that. He was like, did you mean to send this to me? I'm like, nah, but I meant to send this to you. So it was something a little frisky, a little. I was on one. I'm not gonna lie. I was on one. I had just got out of a almost 10-year relationship. I was interested, and I wasn't afraid to shoot my shot. Okay, every shot you don't shoot, you miss. So that was that. So yeah, we DMing back and forth, blase skip, a lot of chitter chat, a lot of ha he, you know what I'm saying? I pretty much show my interest. Now, I don't fucking remember because, mind you, I deleted this shit. This was years ago. And if I didn't delete it, I would have kept reading this shit. I would have kept reading it, like, you know, being Delulu or whatever. But and then he was talking to me like, yeah, I got this type of this, like, talking about his penis, like, it's large. And I'm like, I want to see it, but not on this app. So he was like, what's your number? I'm like, oh, we're in the money. We're in the money. I knew what I was doing. I knew what I was doing by saying that. I knew exactly what I was doing by saying that. I wanted to see if he took the bait and asked for my number, which he did. And I sent it to him, and I just waited. You know, I sat back and waited, like, patience is a virtue. He finally texted me that night. It was like, this blase skip. I'm not gonna say the nigga name. I'm not gonna say the nigga's name. This blase skip. I'm like, okay. But me, my skeptical ass was very skeptical. Like, is this too good to be true? Did you give another nigga my number to text me and to see what he can get up out of me? At the same time, you know, I'm playing it cool, playing it low-key, playing it, you know, laid back. Like, so we texting like, I want to FaceTime and blase skip. He like, I'm in the studio right now. I'm like, okay. Left it at that. And I'm not going to toot my own horn, but, you know, I got the gift of gab. Thank God for that. So I just played it cool and laid back. He texted me back, like, I could tell the nigga was getting impatient. So later that night, he texted me like, so what's all that you was talking about in the DMs? Like, he's so thirsty. You see something you like, baby? And so yeah, he talking about what's all that he was talking about in the DM. Like, show me yours, I'll show you mine. And then he texted me a picture of his motherfucking missile. Bombs away. That motherfucker was huge. But it was an old picture. You know how on iPhones, when you save a picture, it tells you when the picture was taken. And you could tell it was old because it looked like a little bit of humble beginnings. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, the motherfucker was huge, okay? The motherfucker was a fucking missile. And I ain't gonna lie, it took me there a little bit. It got me a little bit wet. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, so after that, he like, all right, your turn. And I didn't send him a picture of nothing. I sent him a picture of this. Y'all know when, like, somebody send you, like, I sent him a picture of that. Like, I told him, like, I can't go out like that. He was like, you a chicken. I'm like, I sure am. I cannot go out like that. And he was acting all sad, you know. It was funny. It was really funny. We ended up texting for a while that night. Like, the first night, the vibes was there. He was funny. I was funny. You know, even when he sent me the picture of his meat, I was like, because his feet was in it or whatever. I'm like, how I know this you? Send me a picture of your feet so I know it's you. He was like, so you want me to send you a picture of my feet? I'm in the studio. I'm like, you want me to send you a naughty pic while you're in the studio? Like, come on now, we're in the same boat here. And you know, he was kind of throwing jabs. I'm throwing jabs back. It was a vibe. It was a vibey vibe. Boom, that was end of the night. So I think it was the next day or like a couple days later or whatever. Or the next day, I don't know. So we FaceTime. We FaceTime. It was early in the morning. And they tell you to never meet your heroes. Not to say he was my hero or I was a fan, but he wasn't acting like what he was acting like, okay? I mean, but you know, it was kind of refreshing because it's like, okay, so the FaceTime was like, I'm sitting there like, hi, what's up? And he was acting shy, you know, acting all, not saying too much. Like, he seemed like he was a little nervous or whatever, a little nervous. So I'm pretty much trying to cut the awkward silence, like, so what'd you do today? I'm telling him about what I did today, and you know, getting the conversation going. And for a second I thought he was trying to show me his meat again. I'm like, you trying to show me your meat? He like, nah. I'm like, okay. One of us had to do something, and we cut the call short. So that was that. That's bad. You know, I was feeling like it was mad dull, like. And he was like, in the conversation, he was saying stuff like, you know, I could fly out there. I'm like, fly out here? I don't want to have nobody in my house. I don't want to have nobody in my house. I don't care how prestigious you are. I don't care. You know, you're not offering me anything else other than dick. No, you're not coming over. I mean, we can have fun on the phone, but you're definitely not coming over. But anyways, okay, boom, that was that. The next day, I'm mad horny. I ain't gonna lie, I'm mad horny. Mad horny, mad energetic. So, I hit him up, and I guess he was on his way home from having a long day or whatever. But he was answering my call. He was at the gas station one time, answering my call, plus I skip. I'm like, you know, I'm acting super, man, you keep dubbing me like, you know, talking real crazy in his ear, having him giggle in a fucking public place. Like, I love doing that. I love doing that. I don't know if you girls love doing that, but me, I love doing that. Like, getting somebody hot and bothered in a very public place so they could feel very, like, I don't know, it's just something about me. I like to do that in person and when I'm away. So, you know what I mean? Have me on your mind or whatever. But, you know, I do commend that he was answering my call. Like, I was acting a little, but he was obliging. So I'm like, all right, cool. He's cool. Like, I like him. He's funny. we vibe, everything like that. So, and mind you, we live on 2 different sides of the country. Bam, bam. You dig what I'm saying? So there's that. So, after he got back from the gas station or whatever, I FaceTimed him again because, like I said, I was on it. Like, I had sent him videos showing him what I was just on it. I was on it. And so he answered the FaceTime. He was in the middle of eating. I'm like, call me back. So, boom. So, he called me back later. By this time, I'm not horny anymore. I'm not horny no more. So by this time, he FaceTimed me back. He was in his room, his bed, watching TV or whatever. So yeah, I'm acting dry. So he's trying to coax me in to having a little phone play. And I've never done it before. Although I've been in a couple of long-term relationships, and at this point I was in my late 20s, I believe, late 20s, yeah. In my late 20s, I have never done that, so he was coaxing me in. I'm like, okay, I'm enjoying this. I'm excited. I'm back excited again. So he's telling me he's doing something, and I'm like, let me see. When I tell you he turned the fucking phone around and showed me, it was better than it was better than, I'm stuttering. The picture did not do it justice. That motherfucker looked like, this, okay? So, and I wasn't used to that. Okay? I was not used to that. You know what I'm saying? I was in a relationship with a Caucasian man, so I was not used to that. Okay, so I'm in awe. I'm in shock and in awe. So we commenced to doing our thing. Blase skip. I'm not gonna get all into that. And that was that. So we hung up, and I called him back like, give me kissy. Kiss me through the phone. He like, girl. So we did it. Boom, that was the end of that. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna let you go. That was the end of that. The next day, I'm hitting him up. Like, I'm texting him. I texted him mad early in the morning. Like, time difference is a real thing. We have like a 3-hour time difference, for one. For two, I get up mad early in the morning. So I texted him like, no, I called him. I think I called him. And I wasn't worried about the time. I was just like, I want what I want. We're locked in right now. Like, we're locked in. Like, stop playing with me. Answer my calls right now. And I guess he wasn't a morning person. So I texted him like, can I keep you? Didn't get no response. Didn't get no fucking response until later that day. And at this point, I'm mad. Like, mind you, I didn't have no right to be mad, but I'm mad because, I don't know. I was mad because you're not hitting me back fast enough, okay? And then he texted me like, can you just calm down? I'm like, no! Like, no! This and that. Blase skip. And then I looked on his Instagram story and I saw that he was working. So I instantly felt bad, like, damn, I was kind of bugging out. So I texted him back like, oh, you was working. My bad. Like, my bad. Me too, baby. Me too. And that was the end of the conversation. Apparently, he did not like that. He didn't like it. And I was like, no. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to act crazy at this moment. But, I want what I want. If I say Skip, I didn't mean to call you out your name. I called him a dickhead and everything. And I didn't mean to at the time. So, yeah. At that point, he ghosted me. And I didn't hear from him again until, like, a long time later, months later. Maybe months later, and the phone call was that brief. And I just knew at that point, gotta let him go. So yeah, that was that. It took me a minute to get over that because I feel like, anyway, it took me a minute to get over it. Yeah, I didn't want to go back to the normies of the world. I wanted to, you know, climb the ladder of success with nice guys and things like that. But oh well, that was that. That was fun for the moment. But yeah, that's the time I got ghosted. So yeah, that's how I feel about it. Let me know how you feel about it. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.